So guys, before I start, please do press the subscribe button. So guys, I wanted to touch upon this article because I saw an interview on This Morning. This Morning is a show on British TV. Obviously, it's in the morning. And Omid Scobie, who wrote the book Finding Freedom, who said that he did not interview Harry and Meghan and that they did not cooperate with the book, did not give him information for the book. And then it transpired in a court case that actually Meghan did give him information via her communication secretary, Jason Canoff, for the book Finding Freedom. And also allegedly Meghan had also told some untruths about that, but obviously had to backpedal in her witness statement to the court about what she had said about her cooperation and involvement in the book. Anyway, moving on. So he often pops up here and there talking. It seems as though he is talking on behalf of Harry and Meghan. It seems as though he has the scoop. It seems as though he has their ear. It seems as though he has information from them. And it seems as though from his reporting and from what I read, from my point of view, is that he's Harry and Meghan leaning, as it were, in favour of them. And he, in my view, reports negatively about other members of the royal family whenever he has the opportunity to do so. So I think it's really weird that only 3 days before the coronation, he appears on this show and he talks about Harry and Meghan. So first of all, if you haven't got the ear of Harry and Meghan, then where are you getting this information from? And secondly, I am not a fan of this man at all. I don't know where he came from. He came out of nowhere. When Meghan was on the scene, all of a sudden there was this Omid Scobie as some sort of biographer, as some sort of royal reporter. And I was like, who are you? I've followed the royals since Princess Diana. And I have never come across this man. And then Meghan comes on the scene and all of a sudden he pops out and then all of a sudden he's writing a book with this other woman. And now all of a sudden he's always on Twitter about the royal family. He's on these shows, on these talk shows. He's on various sort of news reports when, for example, it was the Queen's funeral and reporting about Harry and Meghan, and it was all this nonsense about his uniform, this and that, and it'd be stuff that he was talking about, in my view, didn't actually end up happening. So anyway, so here's this guy. So I don't rate him at all because one, I read some tweet of his which was quite scathing about Prince William when it was reported that Prince William had said something and he sort of jumped on it and then just cussed him out. And then later on it transpired because there was actually a video of what Prince William had said. Thank God someone had videoed it. And it was actually reported wrong. And so this guy then was just silent. He didn't come out with an apology, a correction. So at that point, I was just disgusted. And then not only that, but then you've got his book Finding Freedom, which part of it at least was allegedly he was allegedly given information from Harry and Meghan in particular. But then you have Harry come out of his book Spare, and then he slates the book, and he's like, in this, best-selling book or whatever, I'm paraphrasing, it's reported that Meghan had